Jasmine, good
Hi,
morning.
good morning. How are you?
Good. Thank you I mean, it's not even 8 o'clock during the week, and you've already been at school for I don't know how long. That's abnormal, I think.
Thank you. I know I showed up at 6:16 this morning.
Which means you get up at what time?
I got up at 5:30.
Okay. No, my first go around in college, that would never happen. Yeah. Yeah. So are you ready to do this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I think ladies first, right? Wait, can you say that anymore? Ladies first? Is that it won't get canceled or anything? Okay. All right. So what did
So
you pick for a song?
the song that I chose out is a Spanish song called Recházame. When I first listened to it, I thought it was a love song, but I'm not bilingual in Spanish, so I wasn't really sure what it was about until I did some research, and it's actually about it's like a hate song about someone not loving someone. So it was like the complete opposite of what I thought it was. So it was actually pretty interesting learning that because it was a song that I would sing, but I didn't know what it meant. So it was actually really interesting learning that.
How long before, I mean, you liked the song, you got into it, how long before you realized that it just wasn't the same that you thought?
Probably like after a few times listening to it, because it was a song that I heard a lot. It was a song that was really popular and a lot of people would dance to, and I'm a dancer, so that was just something that I really like that song for that reason. And when I found out that it was a song about someone pretty much rejecting somebody, it was kind of interesting.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. How long ago was that when the song came out? Years ago or
I think the song came out years ago because it sounds a little older. Um, but yeah, a lot of people dance to that. It's like anytime I see videos of people dancing to that song, it's always like a couple dancing. So I already had
Mhm.
it set in my mind that it was a love song, but it was actually a song about someone rejecting somebody. So it was
Interesting.
interesting.
Yeah. So I have mine's a little worse, I think. Let me
Yeah.
start this by saying my wife says I don't listen, and that's a very true statement. So I've learned over the last few years that when she's telling me something or she's talking to me, if I know there's going to be questions coming, then I need to start paying attention. And that way I don't get in trouble. I don't get aggressively struck after. And so it's safer for me. So this kind of holds true through my whole life where when I'm working in the office or I'm doing something, I need to have some music on or some noise on. And I don't necessarily listen to the lyrics. I just listen to kind of the music itself and the rhythm and the beat. And a lot of times that's the 80s channel. That was kind of when I grew up in the 80s. And I'll tap my foot and that sort of thing, but I'm not necessarily singing lyrics. So I'll back this up to the year 2000, I think is when this song came out. It's called "It Wasn't Me" by Shaggy. And Shaggy is like a Jamaican rapper, and he had a couple hits before that, I think. The guy sings like super fast, so I don't necessarily listen to what he's saying. And
Yeah.
he had this song, "It Wasn't Me." So the song itself, when driving around with my CD player at that time in my car, listening to the song, it has a catchy tune, and over listening to it many times, the kind of the I don't know what you call it, the main part of the song, he goes into this thing where it wasn't me, it wasn't me, and he's got all these different scenarios, and I'm thinking, okay, he's just that's a way to look. He's like wrongfully accused, right? He's not. He didn't do whatever they're saying he was doing. I never listened to the words. So for like 6 months after that, anytime somebody said, "Hey, did you do this?" or "Hey, did you do that?" I would sing. It wasn't me. Somebody at one point said you should go back and like listen to the lyrics of the song, which I did. First of all, I don't recommend you do that. It's pretty graphic, the song itself. And here's a plot twist, or he actually did do it. So um, yeah, his he was basically not. He was in a relationship, and she came and used our key to get in the house, and caught him doing various things all over the house with another woman. And yeah, so
Oh,
yeah, so it's don't listen to the song. It's not a great song. I haven't listened to it after, but when it comes on now, I laugh. Um, but
yeah, that's
it is what it
interesting. I
is.
didn't know that.
Yeah. But it's just one of those. I'm sure because I don't pay attention to the actual words itself. There's a million of those songs where I think are great songs, and they're probably not that great. And
Yeah.
growing up, I listened to like rap music, and I could sing any song, like rap songs, from start to finish. But just a basic song, I don't know. I just don't listen. I don't know why
Yeah,
that
I
is.
understand
Yeah.
that.
All right. Well, thank you for taking the time. It's now 7:48, and
hmm
it's almost lunchtime for you, right? Because you've been up so long.
I know, right?
All right. Well, thank you. I mean, I have a little blemish here, and I think it's the anxiety of not finding a partner. So I appreciate you reaching out, and us connecting and doing this. And um, yeah,
Yeah, thank you. You made this assignment super easy.
yeah, perfect. All right. Have a great day.
All right, you too.
Bye.
Bye.